Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Whatever you are, be a good one. My concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first for sharpening the axe. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. The best way to predict your future is to create it. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. Democracy is the last, best hope of earth. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. A ballot is stronger than a bullet. Whatever my own desire may be, I confess that if the country be saved without freeing any slave, I desire it. I destroy my enemies when I make them my friends. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. We must think anew and act anew. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. Truth is generally the best vindication against slander. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Labor is prior to, and independent of, capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbors to compromise. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. The legitimate object of government is to do for the people what they cannot do as well for themselves. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. A capacity and taste for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others. Nothing valuable can be lost by taking time. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. I never had a policy, I have just tried to do my very best each and every day. As our case is new, so we must think anew. With malice toward none, with charity for all. Let us strive on to finish the work we are in. The ballot is the rightful and peaceful successor of the bullet. Freedom is the last, best hope of earth. I would rather be a little nobody than an evil somebody. The struggle of today is not altogether for today, it is for a vast future also. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail, without it nothing can succeed. I claim not to have controlled events, but confess plainly that events have controlled me. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I have no purpose, directly or indirectly, to interfere with slavery where it exists. Nothing is legally right that is morally wrong. The best way to get a bad law repealed is to enforce it strictly. I never had the patience to learn chess. Slavery is founded in the selfishness of man's nature. Important principles may and must be inflexible. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. I am a patient man, always willing to forgive. The shepherd drives the wolf from the sheep's throat. No man resolved upon doing the right thing has ever failed. Every man is said to have his peculiar ambition. The people are the rightful masters of both congresses and courts. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Stand with anybody that stands right. Stand with him while he is right and part with him when he goes wrong. I have always believed that everyone was against me but God. A nation that enslaves another forges its own chains. The plainest print cannot be read through a gold eagle. Reason, cold, calculating, unimpassioned reason, must furnish all the materials for our future support. I have never had a feeling politically that did not spring from the sentiments embodied in the Declaration of Independence. The assertion that all men are created equal was of no practical use in effecting separation from Great Britain. Let the people know the truth and the country is safe. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. You cannot make a man a slave without making yourself one. To sin by silence when they should protest makes cowards of men. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. It is better to give your path to a dog than to be bitten. I would rather have the favor of God than that of any man. If slavery is not wrong, nothing is wrong. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. The world has never had a good definition of the word liberty. The most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. I believe the Bible is the best gift God has ever given to man. The Bible is worth all other books which have ever been printed. I am naturally anti-slavery. If there is anything that links the human to the divine, it is duty. No man is good enough to rule another man without his consent. Slavery is the greatest threat to the survival of the Union. Our defense is in the preservation of the spirit which prizes liberty. Without popular support, no government can succeed. The strength of a nation lies in the homes of its people. The will of God prevails. I see no reason why intelligence may not work upon the things of earth. Laws without morals are useless. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. I am not concerned that you have fallen, I am concerned that you arise. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. You may deceive all the people part of the time. We are not enemies, but friends. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will yet swell. Let us have faith that right makes might. Right makes might. A universal feeling, whether well or ill-founded, cannot be safely disregarded. We must disenthrall ourselves. The occasion is piled high with difficulty. Plainly, the central idea of secession is the essence of anarchy. I would save the Union the shortest way under the Constitution. The struggle today is for tomorrow. Freedom has always been costly. You cannot build character and courage by taking away initiative. I never met a man I didn't like. I would rather be right than be president. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Whatever my own wishes may be, I have no wish to retract anything I have said. The Almighty has His own purposes. A drop of honey catches more flies than a gallon of gall. I have no faith in the kind of politics that does not spring from moral conviction. Slavery and freedom cannot live together. I believe in the people. The Lord prefers common-looking people. A capacity for reading gives access to everything. To believe in God is to trust His justice. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend. A nation divided cannot stand. Honor to the soldier and sailor everywhere. The people will save their government if the government itself will allow them. I will study and get ready, and maybe my chance will come. No man has memory enough to be a successful liar. The struggle should be conducted on Christian principles. If God wills that it continue, so be it. I pray that our country may receive mercy. Justice will not be served until those unaffected are as outraged as those affected. Peace does not appear so distant as it did. We cannot have free government without elections. Courage is not the absence of fear. Nothing valuable can be lost by taking time. A man who stands firm is never defeated. Freedom and slavery are antagonistic. The greatest leader is one who serves. The ballot is mightier than the sword. My dream is of a place where liberty reigns. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Let us not be slandered from our duty. Right makes might, and in that faith let us dare to do our duty. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty. Let us strive on. I will say then that I am not ashamed to confess I am ignorant of what I do not know. The strongest bond of human sympathy, outside of the family relation, should be one uniting all working people. Common-looking people are the best in the world. That is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. The people are the only legitimate source of power. You cannot help men permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. I desire so to conduct the affairs of this administration that if at the end, when I come to lay down the reins of power, I have lost every other friend on earth, I shall at least have one friend left, and that friend shall be down inside me. Important principles may, and must, be inflexible. I do not like a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. A man watches his pear tree day after day, impatient for the ripening of the fruit.